Up, everybody? It's your boy Hoodie Rob Bay Bay. We're here for the Takeover Bay Bay podcast, episode 36. This is your backlash post show / review and my thoughts, opinion on the show. Hell of a show. The crowd, oh my gosh, the crowd was electric all night. They never got tired. There was only 5 matches on the card. Each match got like 20 to 30 minutes. It was really cool. 5 matches, easy show to digest. The crowd in UK and France was incredible. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun to watch. Let's get into it. It started off the show hot with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. The crowd sing Kevin Owens and Randy Orton songs. They both came out separately. Oh my gosh, it was just a beautiful sight. Solo and Tama Tonga showed up. There was a brawl happened. The match didn't start right away. It was just a big brawl. Agents, referees all came out to stop the brawl. Then Nick, all of this came out. The SmackDown general manager came out and was like, hey, you guys want to do all this? You guys want to be crazy? Fine. This is a street fight now. Turned to the match. The match started. It was a street fight. They went everywhere. They went in the crowds. It was just a big brawl. We're going to fast forward because a lot happened. We're going to fast forward to the ending of the match because a lot happened in the opening match with Bloodline versus Randy and Kevin Owens. The ending of the match was insane. Tama Tonga threw Kevin Owens through a setup of, it was like a table of chairs all set up, and just threw him on there. Tama Tonga went through it. Kevin Owens did his famous twisting drop on the chair, and I swear, man, Tama Tonga landed on his back on one of those chairs, folded that chair. That chair was destroyed. It hurt my back just watching him do that move. It hurt my back. Randy Orton hit Tama with an RKO. And, man, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Crowd loved everything Randy Orton did. He was super over, him and Kevin Owens. They were about to do a move. So they were going for the pin. And it was the werewolf. I predicted the werewolf. Go check my predictions. I said the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, was going to debut. He didn't debut. We got swerved. It was Tonga Loa, the brother of Tama Tonga. They were the GOD and Bullet Club in New Japan. They won multiple tag team championships, a hell of a tag team. And he made his debut. He dragged the referee out and stopped the count because Randy was about to win the match. And he pulled him out. He hit Randy with the steel steps. Tamaloa, I keep getting them mixed up. Tonga Loa hit him with the steel steps. Really good stuff, man. They destroyed them. Solo hit. What did he hit? I think he hit Kevin Owens with a spinning solo slam. It's just a spinning rock bottom. That's all it is. And then he hit him with the Samoan spike. 1, 2, 3. Bloodline won. They all stood up and threw up the ones. Hold up, my bad. Cause we the ones. Threw up the ones. Bloodline, baby. They won that first opening match. Great stuff. A new member to the Bloodline. There's now 3 members of the Bloodline. Really 4 with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman looked like he was fearing for his life. It was really cool. I enjoyed it. It was a really fun match. 30-minute brawl. Just having fun. The crowd was into it. Their crowd was so much fun. They had too much fun. All right, the second match was for the women's. It was a triple threat match for the women's championship. Bayley defended against Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Very good match. Man, I would love if Sasha Banks was in that spot instead of Tiffany. But yeah, Naomi and Bayley were having the most fun they have ever had. I know they love working with each other. The chemistry was awesome. Tiffany Stratton stood out in that match. She was having a great match too. All 3 women killed it, but Bayley won with a last-second pin on Naomi. They were rolling and trading pinfalls, and she just got the win. The crowd loved it. Everybody's a huge fan of all 3 women. All 3 of their entrances were lit. The crowd was into it, all of it, and I'm just happy that all 3 women got a spot to shine in that match. Very good. Bayley retained her title. I'm about to say I said in my prediction, it's too soon to take that title off her. I know Tiffany's gonna take the title off her, but I need Tiffany to win the Money in the Bank, turn that briefcase into a Barbie briefcase, and have her have that for at least a couple months. Then cash it in on whoever the champion is. It might be Bayley. They might keep the title on Bayley for a little bit because she deserves it. So yeah, very good second match. Third match. This is when the crowd was at its hottest for Jey Uso. He came out his entrance, he came out through the crowd, and then everybody was just doing this. Everybody was just doing this for like 5 minutes straight, and then until Jimmy got to the ring, and then they did it again. They did it again. Some people got tired. They just started doing this because they got tired of doing all this shit for 10 minutes straight. And then Damian Priest came out. His new music, I ain't feeling it. I miss his old music. The Archer of Infamy came out. The World Championship. This is for the World Heavyweight title, third match. We're already halfway through the show. It was a very good match. There was little shenanigans at the end of the match with J.D. McDonough, J.D. McDougal, J.D. McFlurry, J.D. McDonald's, whatever you want to call him. He got involved. He kept on getting super kicked off the apron by Jay. Damian was pissed at him, like, why are you here? I want to do it by myself. That's been the whole lead up to the story. Then Finn Balor came out the crowd. He ate a super kick. Damian hit him with, I think it was a slice of heaven. Damian hit him with a razor's edge, a slice of heaven. Jay kicked out of both of them. Jay hit him with a spear and a Samoan splash, and they both Damian kicked out of both of those too. So then it's a stalemate. Then both guys get involved again. They both get involved again, and then Finn and JD get involved again, and then Damian capitalizes and hits a South of Heaven choke slam, avalanche South of Heaven choke slam. Both guys were on the top rope, and he hit that move, the choke slam. Very devastating. He won, and then after the match is when it got interesting. The story, this little seeds have been planted. Finn and JD were beating the shit out of I forget his name now, out of Jey Uso, and they were just beating him up, and then Damian was pushing him away, grabbing him by the beards, because both Finn has a beard. He grabbed Finn by the beard. It's like, why are you doing it? I didn't want you out here, and they had enough. And then they just put up the title. But when Damian was putting up the title over his head, both Finn and JD, they looked at each other, gave themselves that look like, oh yeah, we about to jump this dude. They didn't jump him tonight, but yeah, you can tell that's coming. That was another seed that was planted. Loved it. Good story. A lot of people thought that Jacob Fatu was going to debut and cost Jay the match, but no, that didn't happen. I was like, nah, it doesn't make sense because he's a Raw guy. They're on SmackDown doing their own thing. I get it. The trades do exist in the draft. Just said there will be trades, but I haven't seen any. So, yeah, for right now, I was like, nah, that ain't going to happen. But Jay lost. Damian retains. Again, it's too early to take the title off him. He just won it last month. I think he's not going to hold. He's going to hold it one more month until Glasgow. Clash in the Castle. That's when he's going to drop the title. Probably either Gunther or Drew McIntyre. Either one. It's going to be crazy. Great stuff. Before the match, I forgot to mention, before the match, there was foreshadowing. Solo walked up on Jey Uso before the match happened, and both the GOD, Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tama Loa, both walked by him too, and Jimmy was like, what y'all looking at? Paul Heyman walked by Jay. I mean, not Jimmy. He walked by Jay. Paul Heyman walked by Jay. He was like, I don't know what's going on. I apologize. This man, Paul Heyman, is fearing for his life right now. He doesn't want to get jumped. But yeah, that was great stuff. Great match. Very fun. There was no bad matches on this card. The next match, the fourth match, I thought this was going to be the worst match of the card. It wasn't the worst match. No, there was no worst. I can't tell you which was the worst match because all four women killed it in this next match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka. Oh man, Asuka and Kairi Sane defend their titles against Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. I call them. They're not called this on WWE, but they need to. You can trademark WWE. I don't care. I call them the Glamazons because the way they look. They had a very good match. Jade Cargill looked the best that she's ever looked in her life. I said it on the live stream, on Otis's live stream, that she leaned out. She's not as bulky as she was, not as stiff as she was in AEW. She's lost a couple weight, and she just focused more on her agility. She looks like more leaner, better ring. She needs to get better on the timing. Her timing still sucks, but she'll get better at it. Her cardio has gotten better, way better. She still needs to work on that too, but it's gotten way better. Jade Cargill did a springboard crossbody. I didn't think she could do that, but she did it. Very cool. That shocked the hell out of me. I loved her transition into the finish of the match. The transition into the Jaded, the Glamazon Slam, pretty cool stuff. But yeah, fun match, very fun match. The crowd was into it, and Jade and Bianca are your new women's tag team champions. They had a couple cool tag team spots too. But yeah, very fun. The Kabuki Warriors sold their asses off to make these women look even better than they are. It was very cool. And Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Glamazons, as I call them, unofficially known as the Glamazons. Yeah, that was cool. Then the main event. The main event. Oh my gosh, the main event. Cody and AJ had a very good match. This is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, if you know me, versus AJ Styles, a phenomenal one. Very good match. I loved it. They got into fifth gear. Sometimes in main events in WWE, they never go into the fifth gear. They went into the fifth gear. The crowd was on overdrive because they were going insane. The ending, I didn't like that Cody, spoiler, Cody beat him. He beat AJ. He beat him with one crossroads. But before the crossroads, he did hit a super Cody cutter. Just when he goes to the top rope, jumps backwards, and hits the cutter. He hit that, and then he hit the crossroads, just one of them. Just one. Just one. Remember Roman Reigns said at WrestleMania, just one crossroads? Nobody wins with that move. he beat AJ with it. So I was like, oh man, could at least did 3 crossroads on AJ to make AJ look important. But yeah, Cody won. Very good match. A couple crazy bumps. AJ powerbombed through a table. He did an axplex on Cody through the but on the ring apron. That looked crazy. Very good match. Very fun. The story was Cody's back in the match, so that was a good story to tell. Just fun. If I had to get a grade, I gave it an 8 out of 10 of a pay-per-view. This was the second best night of wrestling for WWE, for PLEs. The first night, of course, was WrestleMania Night 2. Then this, then Night 1, then the Royal Rumble, and then Elimination Chamber. Because the crowd just made this show feel like it was so important. It was just awesome. I enjoyed this so much. Backlash was so much fun. It was only 5 matches, very short reaction video. Where I think they go from here with the Bloodline, because this is like, to me, still the most important story in the company. They have now 3 guys, Jay and Jimmy. They're on their own. Rumor is that Jacob Fatu is on his way there too. And also Hikuleo from New Japan. His contract's up soon. I heard he wants to jump through and be a part of this. Be a part of the Bloodline. A lot of cool situations. I predicted maybe Jacob Fatu doesn't join the new Bloodline. He joins the Usos and Roman Reigns' side because they're all Fatoots, and Solo's he's only Fatoot in the new Bloodline because everybody else is a Tongan. Everybody else is Tama, Tonga, Loa, and if Hikuleo shows up, he'll be there. That's 4 Solo there. And you have Roman and his cousins. All 3 of them will be cousins. Jacob's a cousin, and his cousins, the Usos. That'll be a great 4v4 for War Games. And The Rock could finally show up and cost them the War Games, and Roman and The Rock could feud. They could have Rock in the Rumble, and Roman could eliminate him from the Rumble. They can do that. Roman could go through the entire new Bloodline to get to Rock at WrestleMania next year, which would be a banger match. Can't wait. Good storytelling. The match was supposed to happen this year, but they pushed it back because the Cody crybabies. But yeah, Cody got his moment. Happy for him. Very good show. Very good show, and that's why I'm predicting where the Bloodline's going. They're going to be feuding with the new Bloodline all year up to WrestleMania, where I think it's finally over. Next year, the Bloodline will officially be over, probably. Crazy stuff to think about. I really want to see G.O.D., Tama Tonga, Tama Loa, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go up against the Usos. That would be a great tag team. That's a dream match. That's the definition of a dream tag team match right there. I would love it. They could put on bangers. I love it. But yeah, that's it basically. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this Backlash post show / review and my thoughts and opinions. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode 36 of the Takeover Bebe podcast. Be on the lookout for episode 37 of my next Takeover Bebe podcast. I'm dropping it the same day. Dropping it tonight. It's about Drake. The main topic is about Drake and Kendrick beef. It's getting out of hand. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. The next time I'm live is May 6th, 7 p.m. Eastern. for WWE Raw Watch Along. I go live an hour before Raw for the Big Mo Bebe Podcast, episode 71. We're going to talk about Backlash and everything else that's happening in the world of pro wrestling and sports, and let's talk about all that stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Have a great and blessed day. Deuces, oozes, I'm outta here.